Welcome to the team selection for Gameweek 21, where I will talk about my own team and discuss how I feel about the players in it. I will also show a wildcard team that I would have gone for myself if I was on a wildcard. When looking at wildcard players, we are looking for good value, good form and good fixtures. But first, let's take a look at how my team did last game week. My third captain blank in a row and only fielded 10 players, where Aurier was one of them, so quite a crappy game week and a red arrow down to 75k. But next game week is looking much better and I actually plan to roll the transfer. Captaincy is very tough this week. It's between 4 players. Vardy has been the best captain for me this season, so I'm probably gonna choose him in the end. And as I said, I'm pretty happy with my team, so if there's no injuries that pops up, I'm gonna roll the transfer. Now let's take a look at a potential wildcard team. There are a bunch of, and Ryan is among the cheapest ones. He has a very good schedule and he gets a lot of save points. If you want a little bit more expensive goalkeeper, you can go for Schmeichel, who has an even better schedule and a better defense in front of him. The first defender is Alexander-Arnold. He deserves a place. He recorded a season high haul against Leicester and kept a clean sheet versus Wolves. Aurier is playing more like a midfielder than a defender. If he just could start keeping some clean sheets, he will be a real gem. Soyuncu is playing for Leicester, one of the better defensive sides in the league. Mané is actually scoring a bit more points than Salah on average this season. I expect Salah to maybe outscore Mané in the future, but right now I don't think you need to own both until game week 24, and Mané has been very consistent. Martial is showing great form. If Pogba can start playing like himself again, he will also help Manchester United's attack and Martial considerably. De Bruyne played a little deeper versus Sheffield United, but still managed 2 returns. The best player in the world at the moment and a season keeper. Traoré was already a cool player last year. This year he has improved a lot and is making fun of many teams. His crosses are dangerous, his dribbles are on point and his shots are fire. Vardy is the highest scorer in the game and is always good for captaincy, so he's definitely in the wildcard team. Jimenez is the guy who doesn't blank. He's playing for a Wolves side who feels like they can't lose. They were unlucky versus Liverpool, and Jimenez and Traoré was rested, so they're a team in great form. Aguero came back with a bang now. Jesus hasn't shown enough to really compete for that spot. There could still be some rotation, but I do like the idea of being ahead of the curve with Aguero. That was it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing for future FPL tips.